So it's a big question. Like, can I just have God on my own without going to church? Like, I love God. He can talk to me. Why do I need to go to church? And the answer is you absolutely can. You can have your own personal relationship with God, and you're supposed to have your own personal relationship with God. You really are. He said, but God is very intentional. Everything that he does is really for a reason. And so he said, I gave some to be apostles and prophets, evangelists and pastors and teachers for what? For the perfecting of the saints and the work of the ministry. So if it was just enough to have your own personal relationship with God, then he would have stopped with Jesus down on the cross. Because when he died on the cross, he tore the veil. He tore the whole curtain. So he gave you access to have that personal relationship with God. But he said he didn't stop there. So it's very, very important that you have that fivefold ministry so that you can be perfected. So you just sitting at home, looking online, and not actually having a covering that knows you and that's praying for you and watching out for your soul, that means you're not being perfected. The only thing you're doing is you just existing. But he said he came that you may have life and have it more abundantly. And so you cannot bypass God's order. And some people want to bypass God's order. And they don't want to be, challenged. You want somebody that's going to challenge you and tell you when you're wrong. Because that's a real friend. That's real love when somebody tell you, listen, you wrong and I don't want to see you out there getting hurt. So I'm going to tell you what thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord is you need the fivefold ministry. So sitting at home, being comfortable in your bed on Sundays and at Bible study, that's not going to get you perfected. But if you want to be perfected in the things of God, and I promise you there's things coming down the pipeline that you're going to need to be perfected. You're going to need your community. That's why he said, forsake not the assembly of yourselves. That means don't neglect coming together, because that's going to perfect you and that's going to be a blessing to you. But if you don't see it as a blessing, then you won't be able to get the benefit from it. And that's just a hint, clue.